very sad. I was, like heartbroken. Yeah, I was devastated. I was crying, and it was really hard to say goodbye.
I love everybody on that show so much, and it's shaped me so much.
I don't think I ever really wanted to put it behind me. I'd love for it to remain something that stays in my present mind and heart, because I don't think I can ever let go of something as influential as this.
The Stranger Things cast are probably the most tight-knit bunch that Netflix has ever seen. From fun hangouts to fun challenges on the Jimmy Fallon Show.
2, 3.
And let's not forget the part where they filmed 5 seasons for 10 years. But unlike most other sets that treat filming like business, the Stranger Things cast are as unique as the TV show they worked on. They've not only grown together, they've supported each other all through the hate and drama. Hawke and Matarazzo recently revealed that their last days on set were basically spent creating more memories together and enjoying the little time they had left on set together. These are some of the most emotional moments on the Stranger Things set caught on camera. Starting off with that moment when Finn Wolfhard realized he wouldn't have to share a bedroom with Hawke and Matarazzo anymore.
Like, oh, this is it. Oh my God, this is it. This is it. This is actually it. And then we finished, and it was like, yeah, super emotional.
On the other hand, Maya Hawke had an even harder time coming to terms with the end of her stint on the Stranger Things set, especially since it had almost become ingrained in her lifestyle. And for a Nepo baby who had managed to beat her father at his own game by being one of the main characters on the biggest show in Netflix, at the moment you should know exactly how devastating that must have been.
I love everybody on that show so much, and it's shaped me so much.
If you thought that was touching, wait till you hear what happened on the Stranger Things set after the filming of the last episode. According to Hawke and Matarazzo, Finn is the one who holds the group together. He's always scheduling hangouts or sharing his latest antics on the group chat to keep the conversation flowing.
Everyone's been communicating a ton always. It's always good to keep in touch with the gang, and we've always been, we're their family, and it was never an option that we weren't going to be, talking to each other throughout the whole year. And it's so funny because we finish up the season with tears and hugs and with the expectation that it's a big goodbye, and then I've seen all of them constantly throughout this year, so it's been so great.
So when Finn Wolfhard revealed that the cast had stayed behind closed doors to cry and hug it out for as long as they could, it wasn't entirely surprising. Wolfhard further revealed that they'd stayed that way for over 4 minutes because every member of the team was just so emotional about never getting to share so many intimate moments together anymore. While this moment was kept away from the rest of the world, a super emotional clip of Millie bidding the rest of the cast goodbye went viral online.
Isn't graduation supposed to bring relief? Like you're glad to leave behind the teachers and classmates? Not me. I am nowhere near ready to leave you guys. I love each and every one of you, and I'll forever carry the memories and bonds we've created together as a family. I love you. Thank you.
I love everybody on that show so much, and it's shaped me so much.
But the real goodbye didn't happen on camera. It happened when the cast realized their lives would never feel the same again. Like that moment when Caleb McLaughlin shared his reluctance to part ways with the cast of Stranger Things.
Processing the ending of this journey, because so many different moments of something ending, like our last day on set last year and our last premiere, and just like our last first day. I can keep going, but I think in all hindsight, I'm grateful for it.
The moms of Stranger Things cast had all showed up on set, which was something that hadn't happened in years. They took photos together to save that moment in time forever.
I don't think I ever really wanted to put it behind me. I'd love for it to remain something that stays in my present mind and heart, because I don't think I can ever let go of something as influential as this.
Caleb, meanwhile, knew he was going to cry, even though he pretended he wouldn't. For an entire week, he asked everyone else if they were going to cry, insisting he'd be fine. He wasn't. Caleb was one of the first to break down, and once it started, it didn't stop.
All good things come to an end, yeah.
After the last episode, after they yelled cut, how'd you feel? Was it emotional?
So emotional. I've been on the show almost half my life.
Jeez.
And it's part of my formative years, so something I can never say. I don't really understand the feeling, honestly. I'm in limbo right now, like, whoa.
Is that like
I don't know what this feels like.
Is that like your family too? I mean, the crew and everybody, the Duffers,
the
everybody.
cast, the Duffers, everyone. It's family for life.
David Harbour later described the final day as saying goodbye to family. He said the love on that set was unlike anything he'd ever experienced. The story itself came full circle from kids in a basement to adults closing a chapter that began in season 1. Hawke reflected on how different the last season felt for her. In her early seasons, she felt like the new kid, like a guest at Thanksgiving dinner. But in that final season, she truly felt like part of the family, and that made it hurt even more. Just as she finally felt fully included, the family was breaking apart.
I've felt really, when I first started on the show, everyone was like, yeah, we're a family. And I was like, sure you are. You know, oh, sure.
Right.
And then after 3 years, I'm like, oh, it is a family.
Yeah.
And I was honored enough to be welcomed into it, you know, both professionally and emotionally. And I'm so grateful. And the only comfort that I have is that this season is amazing. Yeah.
And if you think the tears stopped once the cameras turned off, they didn't. Maya later revealed she spent nearly 12 hours trapped in a cycle of crying. She'd pull herself together to film a scene only to cry during filming, then cry even harder afterward, over and over again.
And it was so emotional. I cried all day long.
Millie Bobby Brown felt the ending like crossing the finish line of something massive. She felt proud, but the weight of saying goodbye was crushing. She cried far more than she expected. Even though she understood that the show ending made sense, emotionally, she wasn't ready. On her final day, everything felt overwhelming. Her last coffee on set, the final mark she would stand on, every small detail carried unbearable weight. When the reality finally settled in, she broke down. The set where she'd practically grown into a young adult was parting ways, and she wasn't ready to let go.
That the last 10 years has been actually the majority of my life and the other kids' lives. It was really emotional to say goodbye to everyone and our crew members, the people who raised us. So, I look back on that day now, with happiness.
Later, Millie took to Instagram to mourn 11. She shared photos from her earliest days on set that defined her childhood and admitted that saying goodbye to the crew felt like leaving the people who raised her. For her, it felt like graduation, a moment where everyone goes their separate ways even though the bond lasts forever. Sadie Sink said the smallest things hurt the most. The last time in hair and makeup, the last mic pack, the last drive to set, routines they'd done for years suddenly felt meaningful because they knew this was it.
But I know the hardest thing to say goodbye to is just like the fact that we won't come together on set in that way ever again.
Natalie Dyer noted that people showed up just to emotionally support each other. This wasn't just actors saying goodbye. The entire crew was grieving together. In the end, Stranger Things didn't just end a story. It closed a chapter of real lives. These weren't actors finishing a job. They were kids saying goodbye to the place that raised them. And that's why this ending hurts, not just for them, but for everyone who grew up watching alongside them. When fans finally watch the last episode, they won't just be watching a finale. They'll be saying goodbye too.
Last day of this last season was probably saddest, but best days, if that makes sense. And, it was just really special to have all of our parents and everyone we've ever worked on the show with there together to say goodbye.
So what do you think about the Stranger Things ending? Did it hit you just as hard? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories behind the shows that shaped an entire generation.